Are you an introvert who gets nervous about job interviews? Watch this. Let's be honest, going for a job interview as an introvert can feel like walking into a spotlight you're not sure you want. The pressure to sell yourself, the self promotion, the small talk, it's not our comfort zone, right? But here's the truth, introverts can excel at interviews once we learn to play to our strengths. When I started interviewing for leadership roles, I was very nervous. Speaking about my achievements felt quite awkward, but my dreams were bigger than my fears. So before I went into any interview, I made a promise to myself that I would make it difficult for the panelists to say no. And even if they said no, for whatever reason was best known to them, they would know that somebody was here today, someone special was in their presence today. And that shift changed everything for me. I went from being called mute to moving into a leadership role in a highly competitive Fortune 500 organization. Also, my name was being mentioned all over the organization. People were saying things like, "What is she saying in the interviews? Who is that girl?" The thing about introverts is that we thrive in small, focused settings. And that is exactly what an interview is, right? In a typical interview, you would have like, what, 2 to 4 people. Whether it's the second stage or first stage, so it's usually a small setting, and it means that you don't have to perform for a crowd. This is your space to shine. Sure, because of the nature of the conversation that you're going in to have, you will be nervous, but think of it as a discussion with 2 to 3 people, like a one-on-one engagement, as against speaking to a crowd. This is where we thrive as introverts. Preparation is an introvert superpower. We tend to reflect more than we speak, and this can give us an edge in any interview. With the right preparation routine, you can walk into any interview calm, focused, and confident. Here are 4 interview preparation tips that have worked for me and will work for you too. 1, have some quiet time before the interview. Ideally, you would have done a lot of preparation before the interview day. So on the day of the interview, it's important for you to block at least 20 to 30 minutes before the interview for you to relax, listen to some music, have your mind reset, calm, so that you can go into the interview energized and confident. 2, visualize success. Replace negative thoughts and limiting beliefs with positive thoughts. Tell yourself that you will ace the interview. Imagine yourself already in the interview room, answering the questions with calm, confident clarity. This will help to rewire whatever anxiety you're facing into self-assurance. 3, review your career portfolio. Revisit the examples that you plan to share during the interview. When they are top of mind, you're less likely to blank out under pressure. 4, create a 1-page summary that will contain 3 top achievements and 3 core strengths. This becomes your mental guide, your anchor that will help you to answer questions throughout the interview. Remember, you don't need to be the loudest in the room to leave a lasting impression. You just need to be intentional. Let your preparation speak for you. Let your quiet leadership shine. Hi, I'm Amina, a career leadership and life coach and author of Rise Without Shouting, a step-by-step guide to help introverts get promoted without becoming somebody that they are not. If any of these tips stood up for you and you'd like to get more tools, strategies, and resources to help you grow your career on your own terms, click the link in my bio to get a copy of my book. And if this video helped you, please like, share, follow, and drop a comment. I'd like to know which tips stood out for you. In a world that often favors the loud and overlooks the quiet, be the introvert that dares to stand out quietly and powerfully. Your fellow introvert here, cheering you on all the way.